Okay, we're at the Catholic Marketing Trade Show, and I'm with Robbie Blea, who is a performing artist. Robbie, tell me a little bit about what you do. You gave me a thumb drive with music in it and so forth.
Thank you, Peter. Robbie Blea from New Mexico. I heard about the conference via the internet, and it sounded like a great way to network. I've been a recording artist for quite a while. Did a lot of secular music. Have been involved in music industry and radio and different areas of communication and education, and just really have taken the direction of pursuing Catholic music and composing, and it's just a great place to network and with people like yourself. And
well,
sure.
what got you into, you were in the secular world. What made you decide to go into the Catholic world when it came to music and recording?
Well, probably a big influence was living in the world and being around and exposed to industry people and radio, and I felt more of a spiritual calling. More than the commercial aspect or becoming famous, quote unquote. I felt like since God had given me the gift to play and to compose and write and work with others, collaborate, that I just felt drawn to giving my talents back to Him and serving Him in a capacity where, by the same token, I don't alienate or want to alienate. I'd like to bring people to the church if they so decide through the music, and I don't know. It was just a calling that I couldn't.
And when did you feel that calling?
Since I started playing music and before, I was a cradle Catholic. I actually didn't know my faith so well. It was just something I was born into, as a traditional northern New Mexican Catholic, and I left the church for a while. A bit of a rock and roller, long hair, heavy metal guy, just the whole works. I studied music, ended up studying at university level, and I just had a rebirth into the church, and I just decided that I wanted to, just start writing about the feelings I had for my faith and the history, and just it became the two came together with the faith and the music, and it just was a logical progression.
Okay, tell me about your music. What type of music do you record and do?
Because of my background primarily as a guitar player, but a multi-instrumentalist, my music is very guitar-driven, from acoustic to electric styles, but just many different genres. There is a very strong presence of rock and Spanish influence in my playing, various styles of rock, but lots of other things. I love to play funk, blues, R&B.
And that's not inconsistent, and I should point out, that's not inconsistent with your Catholic faith. You can be a faithful Catholic, and play rock, funk, and blues as long as, the theme is there.
Right, and, having studied classical music and having to write arrangements and study scores and all that, it was a big influence on me as well. And I play praise and worship. I play praise and worship in church and with different youth ministries and adult groups as well. But as a recording artist, I try to kind of model myself after bands that traditionally brought in an amalgam of styles, but they all fit together. For example, secular bands like the Rolling Stones and the Beatles and Led Zeppelin were huge influences on me because they didn't conform to a mold or a cookie cutter, just this is what we do and it's always like that. There's some bands that do that really well that I respect, but I tend to like my own thing to be kind of modeled after that, not spiritually, but musically.
Right. I mean, you're not this lifestyle, but the music style.
Absolutely.
And if people want to hear your music or find out more about it, where can they go online? Where can they buy it and find it?
Right now, I am starting a new campaign at my website, which is www.robbieblea.com, and you have that postcard.
Here's the little postcard.
Yeah.
If you want to see it right there.
This is how you spell the name.
B-L, so that's R-O-B-B-I-E-B-L-E-A.
And it's .com. It's Robbie Blea, the guitar player. It
Yeah.
looks like Blea, but it's Blea. And yeah, there's the website if you can see that.
Okay,
there.
if
My
you can't see it,
contact
I will,
info.
don't worry, I got it right there. RobbieBlea.com or GP,
Robbie Blea.
GP Robbie Blea at RobbieBlea.com.
That's the email. And anything else, Peter?
Well, that's pretty much it. Robbie, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
And
so
I
much.
hope you, and well, can people hear a sample of your music online when they go to the site?
Absolutely. There's tons of, there's 14 song samples, 5 music videos, I believe, and more to come. There's also some merchandise. I'm also available for concerts, retreats, speaking events, and feel free to contact me at any time, and please support Catholic music.
Yeah, because if you want Catholic music, you have to support it. So go to Robbie's site, take a sample of the music, and see if you like what there is to see. Robbie, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Peter.